Paul the Pallet Guy here, and today we're going to be going through a general merchandise electronics pallet. So let's get started. Paul the Pallet Guy here, and today we're going to be going through this electronics pallet. It is a mixed store electronics pallet, and I'll get a little bit into why they call it a mixed store. But it's not going to be any of the high-end electronics. You're not going to find your Beats headphones. You're not going to find, the AirPods or the JBLs or stuff like that. Well, you might find JBLs in there. But the majority of the stuff is usually going to be the cheaper versions of stuff, EarPod knockoffs, But you also have, gaming headsets in them. You've got this one here. I popped it open. It's got a power fryer or an air fryer with an as seen on TV sticker on it. Mirrors for doing your stuff and the whatnot. But these pallets, the reason we call them mixed store. Basically, right now in our market, things are starting to dry up a little bit. They're starting to get a little bit harder to find because a lot of stores are not taking in returns right now. Amazon's not shipping anything unless it's very necessary and that they feel like you're not going to hamper selling or shipping in, very important things. They've gotten a little bit better here lately. But in the same sense, if you don't, right now they've held up on you shipping stuff to them to be able to sell. So, that's kind of put a hamper on, us selling on Amazon. But I sell a lot of my stuff and ship it because I don't like sending one thing up there. It gets lost and I never end up seeing it again. So I usually don't do that. But in the same sense, returns are getting kind of scarce out there right now. So we're looking into, different companies, newer companies that are trying to keep relevant and doing new things. And I got this pallet from my favorite place up there, War on Retail. Right now it's about the only one I can get a lot of consistent stuff off of. And the nice thing about what's going on in our market or in our area is that people are wanting to get out and wanting to shop. So it's helping us small businesses. So if you're not out shopping or you're not out selling right now, you're missing very, very much. In the same sense, you need to hurry up and find whatever you can get a hold of. But in the same sense, there is still stuff out there. But like I said, this pallet came from War on Retail. It's a mixed store pallet. And when I say mixed store, it's going to have I've seen Walgreens in there. I've seen Walmart. I've seen when Kmart was involved in this stuff real heavy, Kmart products, CVS, you're going to see a lot of those types of electronics in these pallets. That's going to be the majority, but that doesn't mean you're not going to see something returned from Walmart. But in the same sense, these usually turn out to be a pretty good little thing. I bought it on the intention. It's very high count. There's very small pieces in here. You've got a couple big ones and stuff. But the majority of it's usually the little red box stuff, I call it. And I'm going to add it to my dig bins. I've got my dig bins, they went through it like crazy this weekend, and it was real good. We bought that one pallet of the office and the gaming chair furniture with the patio sets in it. I ended up with 13 just ready to sell, and I got one over there that I'm waiting on some hardware for. And once I get the hardware in, that one's going to be available to be able to sell. But I ended up buying some more furniture. I've got it there in the back, getting ready to start putting that stuff together for this weekend sale. I actually did not buy enough to sell this weekend because Friday when I popped my door open, by 11 o'clock I was down to two pieces of that furniture sitting in my warehouse. So great successful deal. Like I said, I paid $350 for that pallet, and I sold everything. Basically I put $650 in my pocket after paying the pallet back. So I ended up making $1,000 on that pallet. I got two pieces left, and the one piece is $80 and the other one is $35. So, you know, another $120 roughly left in profit sitting on the floor that'll probably go this weekend once I add some more stuff. You'll notice when you do buy stuff that you'll get to where you'll get down to the last item and everybody will just look at it like either A, it's got the plague, or B, they are always waiting for the next thing. They're always waiting for the next thing. And that's one of the that's the blessing and the curse of pre-selling, reselling, not pre-selling, but advertising for these things, is that they know that next week they're going to have more to choose from. It works out. They come back, they buy that plus more things. So whatever, long story short, it turns out to be profitable around for us all. But we're going to get into this pallet. Like I said, this pallet here, let's see, War on Retail. We've got the address up and down below, got the Facebook page down below for them. Don't forget also, come on guys, start subscribing to the page. We're trying to put out as much content as possible. We're trying to get this up and running so that, you know, it turns into something that, you know, everybody can go to and do whatever. I'm still working, tweaking it a little bit here and there, trying to come up with a good, you know, idea, because I mean, we've been looking at maybe vlogging this a little bit. I'm thinking about maybe vlogging one of my sales, just do a video of, you know, opening the doors that day and having it all laid around here. But okay, let's see if we can't get started into this pallet. I'm going to try and do as much as possible where you can see it, but in the same sense, don't hurt me if I don't. Not working. True wireless headphones. Like I said, you're going to find a lot of these in here. And I'm going to separate this stuff. I'm going to try and categorize it even more. Thermometer. That's a neat one. That's a real neat one, especially since I don't know why that. Huh, okay. Thermometers. Ooh, the clapper. Grandma had one of these on something in the house, and she used to turn the light on and turn the light off. Scared the mess out of me when we'd stay over her house, and she'd go clapping in the other room and the light go off. The air fryer. It is a returned, and these are returns. We also see a lot of, you'll see on a lot of this stuff, and I wish they would just call it returns and get it over with, but for their purpose and procedure, Target calls stuff salvage, and they put salvage on everything because their intentions are to scrap it, get rid of it, get it away from them, so they call it salvage. You'll see if there's anything that has like grease in it or cooking or whatever, you'll see a lot of stores, they'll have the hazardous waste on them. I haven't had a problem with that too much as far as finding the plague in one of those. I just found it where it's dirty. They can't, and you have to think about it, was as so happy as the country is, you know, they can't take the chance of you taking that home and using it, and you use peanut oil, and then putting it back on taking it back to the store saying, I didn't like it, you know. And 9 times out of 10, these air fryers get sent back. They do work. They're working perfectly fine. They use them one time and realize that they're going to have to stand there for a couple. If they were in my house, when I was growing up as a kid, we had 6 kids in the house. Well, no, we had 4 kids in the house at the same time. I moved out before some of the other ones were coming around. But yeah, 2 quarts wouldn't feed us very well. So Mom would be mad about that one right there if she got that at the house. That's a lot of reason why those go back, is they're too small. They don't realize that basket's only that big, but that machine's got to be this big to do that little basket. They're a cost saver. I've got a bigger one at the house that I love to death. I can put a pretty good sized bird in it or do whatever and cook and do whatever. But let's get back into this thing. A mirror, and it says right on the front, shattered. So that means that rascal's broken. But those are always good. Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. That's almost the same one. That's a white one. And there is a regular one. So if you were doing some reselling, and you will find some stuff in these that you can do eBay or Amazon with. This one here, I would more than likely take that one out of that box, put this one in the box, and double check, make sure no glass is down inside of it. Throw the one that's busted away, because this one here looks like it's missing the power cord. Rob the power cord off that one, then I've got a working mirror that I could sell for probably, I mean, Marshall's had it for $34.99, so, you know, I can still get $10 out of it. That's pretty neat. Toastmaster toasters, again, non-hazardous material. Non-hazardous, that's good. I like it when they do the non-hazardous. And it's basically because it's a used toaster. Little tip and trick, if you're getting into eBay and you're looking for a good trunk selling piece of merchandise that'll sell all the time for you, toasters do real well. They're small. Everybody loves toast. One trick I've always used, and I pass it on to you. You use it for whatever you want to. I don't do it anymore because I've got too much other stuff on there and I don't have time to do all the running around. But if you're getting up and started on eBay and you want to sell some stuff and you want a good profit margin, those Toastmaster toasters over at Dollar General were $10 at one time. I think they still are $10, and it's usually like $10.60 or something after taxes or whatever. They sell real good on eBay. They used to sell for $19.99, like $20. So after eBay fees, you ended up making, I'd like to say $8 a unit. And they sell pretty regularly. They're just a good one, especially around the holidays when there's going to be a lot of people entertaining guests, family members, stuff like that. So they want something around the house that's going to, you know, easy to do stuff with. You can stick, you know, bagels in them, whatever. Not like I don't like eating my food, but it's a good way to get started on selling online. You don't, like I said, you don't have to have merchandise to do. Is it not the most moral thing to do? I don't know. If you're trying to get started and you're wanting to hustle to get stuff and you just don't have the money to spend on it, but you know, because I mean, there's a lot of times, like right now, the Nintendo Switches. Whenever I find one, I just buy it, because right now online they're selling for $3, $4, $5, you know, on average $70 to $130 profit on those things right now. It's crazy. The stores are selling them for super cheap. They're still selling them, making their money. You're selling it to somebody else, giving them a freaking, you know, what they're looking for. And, you know, so there's different ways around doing stuff. But the Toastmaster is one of the good basic ones I used to use all the time. Let's see here. The claw. Pretty neat. Back there. Let's see. Put that there. Put that there. Oh. Hair heater, a little ready heater. Plugs right into your VTech. Wireless earbuds, buy something, not sure. Battery pack, pretty nice, pretty nice. Let's see. Another battery pack, braided USB-C, micro USB, Bluetooth headsets, Altec Lansing. They used to be pretty good for high-end car electronics. Huh. Have to look. They're not. They look like they're a little beat up. Woohoo. Awesome. That's some of the stuff that you'll find in these. Sync cable for Apple. You'll see toys in these. Gaming headset. Sounds like it's got a little bit of a rattle to it. Might be loose down in there, and it is. Microphone busted off of it. Huh. So you will find, you know, damaged merch in these things. Infinity Pro. Beachy Waves. Silicone Shine Curling Wand. Okay. Let's see. Here's a. Does not work. It's a Blue Monster Bluetooth headset. Huh. USB charger. Turn out not to be a bad little setup here. Some more Bluetooth headsets. Type-C Android cord. There's a Skullcandy tuned in, turned up headphones. 6-foot lightning cord. Just trying to see if those were Bluetooth. I don't see Bluetooth anywhere, so I don't think so. Bluetooth, little cheapy little headsets. Oh man. Unopened box of Sony Bluetooth speaker. Yeah. Leather lightning cord. That's pretty neat. Leather. Wireless cable for Samsung. Oh. Heating pad. Some more true wireless Bluetooth headsets. Kids' toys. Luggage scale. Sound pods. They're the AirPod lookalikes. Toys. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Disney Junior Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and works. There's a pink flamingo, and then here we got a defective, says defective, but lighten up, so not sure how defective that can be. This is a micro cord. Throw that together. Bunch of headphones in this thing. Sorry, keep mumbling. Bell Howell car vacuum for a car. Sony. So you'll find some name brand stuff in here. It's not, but it's, I mean, Sony's kind of become like a mainstay. They do make some high end stuff, but most of their stuff's usually catered to, you know, everybody. Another cable. Toys. Hot Wheels always sells. Hot Wheels is always a good one. twinkly lights thing. Throw that in there. Micro USB metallic sheeted lightning cables, some active sport headphones. They're in there. They're stuck at the top, but they're in there. Guess since they're up there. Marshall's had them for $20 at one time. I guess the biggest thing is open. Well, there you go. Flashing. Gotcha. Okay. Guess you can't beat that too bad. Doesn't have any cords in with it, but it's a micro USB cord, so Hyper-Year. Not bad. Not bad at all. Look at that. Another doll. And that, like I said, this stuff here is for my $5 dig bin. USB cables, anything over 4 foot or better, usually gets pretty good money. This is a fire escape hood. It's got all Chinese on it. Oh, wait a minute, we've got our stuff over here. I guess you put it over your head and it helps you breathe and protects your head for a little bit while you get out of the building. So, not bad, I guess. Some JBL Focus wireless. Maybe. Nope, 3.5, not wireless. As seen on TV stuff, it's a vent for, or visor. So you can see. Trimmers. Type-C braided USB. Micro USB, and then a 10-foot iPhone. iPhone, they just don't play well with others. So this stuff here, you'll get it home and it'll work for about 2 or 3 days, and then it'll quit working once they figure out you're using it. I guess, I don't know. Drives me up a wall. Another helicopter in the box. Oh, let's see. Oh my. Oh my. Trimmer for party nights. And then, I don't know if this is going to go in the bins, but his and hers Trojan toys. We'll find that stuff in these. Glucose meters for your diabetes and stuff. Might keep that. That might go to that. Power bank. And then here's awesome Preparation H butt wipes. Ooh. Misters. Always get tons of misters in these. These electronics. They'll have electronics in them. They'll have, that's a diffuser, sorry. You'll have health and beauty aids. There's a heating pad for the mamas. inhaler or nasal inhaler, maybe to clear out your nostrils a little bit. Oh, wow, ton of stuff over here. Some more car chargers. 10-foot lightning for the iPhone. There is a Bluetooth headset for sporting. There's another wired headset, another Bluetooth headset, another Bluetooth headset, HDMI, and there's a flashlight. It's not in the package. So, maybe it'll be at the bottom. Alarm clock. Then to show the personal trimmer. Yep. Oh. Cat cable. This looks like that. That's what it is. It's another one of those escape hoods. Never would have thought of those. But personal trimmers. One, well, they're beard trimmer and a personal nose trimmer. LED battery operated lights for, like, I see girls putting those in the jars. Spa Life, I guess it's a foot sander, manicure and pedicure tool. Okay. Smart Pods. Another pair. Battery works at least. Yep, lights up. Oh, well, we'll let that shut off. Battery run out of. Here's the rest of that, I guess. Another one of these flamingos. It's more of the in the box that preparation aid came in. Remington personal trimmer, nose and eyebrows, and a hair straightener by Conair. It's a Fizzle Shine, I guess is what they call it. And it probably went back in there a lot better than that. Bunch of these. Some more of those lights. Heating pads. These sell pretty good. They're easy to test. Just plug them in. Once they get hot, they work. Heating pad. Couple. That's a king size heating pad. Sorry about that. Having all kind of issues today. Forgot that thing was going to fill up. Pressure cuffs. Pretty good. Another makeup mirror. This toy's crap. Makeup mirror. Pretty good. Couple humidifiers. Another Type-C. mess of cords for that. Accu-Check for blood or your glucose for your diabetes. Wrong side. Bunch of groomer stuff. Flawless groomer. Another thermometer. Flawless groomer. Another flawless magic ear for her when she's not listening. Massager. A personal trimmer by Veet. John Frieda, she's serious about it too, look at her. Hair straightener. Another heating pad. Another heating pad. It's a Walgreens Temple Touch digital thermometer. These are running, these are like $23, $24. There's another one. Trying to jump out of the package on me. There we go. Oh. Read. There's a whole mess of thermometers. There's a oral, and then there's a bunch of the temporal thermometers. And as seen on TV. These are pretty good. I have them around my house, and I keep one or two. They used to come with a magnetic back with a metal plate that you could screw to places, and then you could just stick it up wherever you need it and carry it around with you. LED lights. Couple more of these. Ugh. There are helicopters. I know I haven't showed y'all one yet, but they're remote controlled helicopters. They're pretty durable, but 9 times out of 10 they usually don't. They're not that awesome in the first place. They're perfect to give to the little kids to let them stick up in your pine trees. But if you're buying that as an adult to supplement your need to want to do those, that's not it. A waterfall for your desk. Another, this is an in-ear. This is an ear thermometer. And earbuds. Some different looking ones. You'll always find packs of batteries in these things. I just say put them away because you're going to, oh, there's that flashlight. A1C test kit with a monitor. That's what I was looking for a second ago. There we go. There. Another one of those vacuums. A one-for-all universal remote for the streaming sticks. Roku. Don't think it'll work. It's hard to find one that works on the Amazon Fire Sticks, but Amazon does the best job of it. There's double A's. Another car charger. Plug. Be a lot of that down on the bottom of this. There's a flashlight. Mod pack for a Xbox One controller. Another lightning cord. Some LED, not LED, regular. There's some around the neck wireless headphones. Bluetooth. Here's some more lights, clear. The other ones were green, those are clear. Oh. More of these green ones. I think that's that magic ear. That's just nasty. There's a health meter bag, so it's probably one of those. Some more of these. Here's some tips for probably that. And here's a whole bag of hearing aid batteries. All kinds of stuff there. There's a wired Xbox controller. It's a calculator. Some Halloween headphones. A couple more headphones here. They're Bluetooth headsets. Purple for Halloween. Stuffy noses. Paw Patrol, that usually sets people off in the corner. Sets my grandson off in the corner. Skull candy. Another set of Bluetooth port pods. And this is a nasal sucker. And Paw Patrol. I'm trying to get this video down some. Trying to get this video down to a certain point, so let me pick you up here real quick and just show you. I still have I've got all of mood lighting. Oops. More mood lighting by Monster. Ooh, there's some outlets. That's pretty slick. There's a Remington trimmer. Okay. And I'm just trying to give you all an idea. Let me get you all put back up over here where I can see. There we go. And Pretty good little pallet. Like I said, it's a mix store electronics categories, and it'll have a lot of the electronics as you saw. It's going to have toys. It's going to have battery operated toys, small appliances. You're gonna get the as seen on TV stuff. It's not the high end stuff, even though we did see like JBLs and stuff like that in here. These are real good for the dig bins. I'm looking at 30, 90, 100, 3. Probably about 130 items, roughly, give or take. These pallets are available. I get them up at War on Retail. He has a pretty good selection of them up there at all times. They're going to run you $6.50 a pallet, and you know, $6.50 a pallet. There might be more pieces than that. I hope there is. That one right there's got to have at least 50. So I don't know. There's probably, you're probably into this stuff for $2.50, $3 a piece. I have a lot of, there's still a bunch more in here. And there is a lot of, you know, there were a couple of things in here that were good eBay quality stuff, you know, brand new, still in the wrapper. So, you know, you can get away with supplementing it by putting it online and selling it for a higher price. This stuff here is just going right into my dig bin. I'm doing a $5 dig bin this weekend, and we're going to see if we can't get everybody all excited about it and pull everything out of it that they need to. But yeah, pretty good little pallet. Like I said, we're going to have I'm going to put out some more furniture later on this week, and we're going to get a bunch of other stuff, you know, situated and taken care of. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, tell me how I'm doing. Tell me if I can do some more. Tell me if I can't do enough. You know, whatever. I don't care. Get on there and tell me. Get on there and subscribe. We're really trying to build this channel up so that, you know, we can get into helping people buy and resell. Get into buying and reselling. You don't have to have a Walmart budget to do this. You can do it pretty much on a basic. We do pretty good for, you know, we've built ourselves up to a certain point, but we do pretty good with what we've got going on. But yeah, everybody, thank you much. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's see if we can't get this stuff situated for you. Thank you much.